I have a little bit of insight into the experience of not being able to grieve suicide properly, not being able to allow oneself to feel the anger, the pain, and living the life that comes from repressing that. And I think we should talk about it.
I'm Christine. Robert was my older brother, and he died in June of 1993 at 22 years of age. That was exactly 3 weeks after my 21st birthday.
Death is a really uncomfortable topic for most people, particularly when people choose to do it on their own terms as opposed to it being a natural passing. And we don't necessarily have the emotional intelligence across the board around our own stuff to then be able to support other people with their stuff. Being able to have respectful conversations around why, not necessarily why, but how people are processing things without judgment.
I'm Helen. My brother died by his own hand 25 years ago. I've made the mistake of, saying it's been a long time. Someone said to me, they would have been really struggling at the time, and they said to me, but you're happy. You've gone through this and you're happy. And I'm very sorry that I said it's been a long time. It was the wrong answer.
Being able to kind of move on with life, it almost seems like a little bit of a challenge, and it's something that lingers for a period of time, and it may start to encompass and envelop other areas of their existence, and it lasts for potentially longer than what would be deemed normal, if you can deem grief normal, or have a recovery time. There's no recovery time for grief.
It's like the world stops in that moment. It's just like everything, you just sort of go into a bubble. Mum came out, and I don't even know if my dad said anything. And my mum just fell to her knees. She just fell to her knees and said no.
In 1996, my mother died. She overdosed on pills, and in 1997, my best friend gassed himself. In 1999, my dad, on the anniversary of my mother's suicide, hung himself. In 1998, my other good friend Sean climbed up a building and jumped. I miss him the most. He was, from those days, he was my best friend.
I have contemplated ending my life. I've contemplated it, not to the point of really, I've had suicidal thoughts. See, even for me, having experienced what I've experienced, that is really hard for me to verbalise. Have I said that to anyone? No.
But it's become a defiant spark in me to live longer than my father and my grandfather and my mother, and I've now outlived my dad. I will outlive my granddad. I want to live. It's up to me to turn that family tradition around.
You never know what it's like to walk in other people's shoes. So that far as judgment goes, wherever someone's at, you know, to listen and be present for them wherever they're at.
And I hope that people know that there's always a door. Just keep looking. Just keep on looking. Just one more day, one more minute. Just stay. Just wait. Just keep waiting. You'll find the door. You'll find the way back out. And how you're feeling right now is just right now. No, things keep changing.
Suicide doesn't have to be scary, but we can acknowledge that it exists. And then that means that the heaviness that people feel around it has the opportunity to be shifted and be able to be spoken.
Yeah, it's a devastating thing that people choose to end their own life.